Well, no, I'm not. But I mean, I'm saying it's. I'm one to talk. I showed up very late to this podcast party, but
No, you've been doing this for years, right? How long have you been doing a podcast?
not that long. What, 2.5 years?
Three
maybe
years,
3
I
years. Maybe 3 years.
Okay, so I've been
Pretty
doing
new.
it since April.
Oh, so I'm an old timer.
Yeah, you are. 3 years of
Well.
podcast. There's a lot of podcasting under your belt. Now, you're one of the few. I've gotten done a few other people's podcasts. A lot of people do it from their own home. Did you ever consider doing this in your house?
I did it in my house during a chunk of COVID, but I like to go to work. I like to leave the house and go to work, like a dad in the 1950s. I like to put on a hat and a gray suit and get a briefcase and head out to work. That's how I
Mr.
think about
Cleaver.
work. Yes, that's how I think about work. I like to leave and then I like to come home.
You know what's great about all those shows in the 50s and 60s? They never really. The first person I was aware, Darren Stevens was the first person I was aware of what his job. He was
Yeah,
an
no one.
advertiser.
Everyone else's job was generic.
Yeah, just go to work.
Yeah.
And I always wondered what they did and why they had to wear a tie to do what they did.
I don't think my kids still know what I do. It's a mystery to everybody.
But my dad always wore a tie to work. I don't think he needed it. Did your dad wear a tie to
yes,
science?
but he was a
things?
tie salesman.
But he was a scientist.
Yes.
Did he work for
scientist.
himself or did he work for?
He had his own scientist shop. No, he worked at Brigham Women's Hospital in Boston.
Wow.
And worked in microbiology. Still does. Still
So how does he
dabbles.
feel about? Did he get the vaccine?
Oh God, yeah, yeah. He's a man of science.
I saw that. He's thinking of man of science. I saw the woman of science that was speaking to Congress and said that forks were sticking to her magnetically. Did you see that woman?
I did.
And she claims she's a doctor.
Yeah, I know. That was depressing.
Anyone can say they're a doctor.
Can
I've
they?
often posed as a doctor.
Cosby.
Okay, what did you do that for?
Well, he's an anesthesiologist / dater.
Okay.
Oh my God.
I guess I did say I climbed trees and looked at other people's kids. So I deserve to go to prison with you. You know, we're going to wrap it up here because we have talked.
That's a closer. That
is a closer.
close on Cosby.
That is a closer.
There's always room for whatever.
Howie, I've really enjoyed this. I've really enjoyed talking to you and in this way. And I think we got to some really good stuff. And
We did.
You're a good man.
I
and
think
I
am. And so are
applaud
you.